Fifth time's a charm? Maybe? Also, I don't even know anymore. uh, me. Hopefully my internet will work. Maybe? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Oh, crazy. Maybe it won't work. This is my last take for the night. I don't know. I don't get what's happening. Hopefully this will work. If not, whatever. Could be good. YouTube definitely thinks I'm a bot at this point, but maybe I am. Okay. What is this? I have to retap in. Table for now. Maybe. Maybe not. Ay, ay, ay. No, I don't see any lag. I did say that last time. It was only good for like 20 minutes. Oh. I don't know. Okay, could be good. I remember you. Yep. I remember all. Yeah, well, I mean, I updated the OBS. Maybe that did something. I don't know. Who knows? Oh my god! Don't say oh my god. Dude, don't say the word oh my god right now. No. Don't make me think we're lagging with oh my god. I changed two things. I took out my Ethernet cable and I updated OBS. So maybe that'll do it. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I hope. I mean, it looks better now. You're scared? I mean, I wouldn't be scared, but I mean, I'm pissed. I pay like $150 a month for this, and if I had fiber, it'd be like 40. No, I'm paying way more for way worse internet. It's like, what the fuck? Just switch. Well, they haven't installed the fiber line, so I can't switch. Oh. I mean, I would like to, but I can't. So, what are you gonna do? Okay. Okay, LW. Maybe we take and push or something. I don't know. I don't get this one. Not that easy. Well, I think it is that easy too. Because the crazy thing is there is actually fiber where I live. It's just not residential. So craziness. What the hell is this one? I don't see this. This, I don't know why I'm so genjutsu. Also because we can't take the knight. Like, I thought it was like take and then take, but then the pawn would take the queen when ISP. Yeah, I can't say because that would just dox me. That should be another clue as to the fuckery I'm dealing with, saying my internet service provider would dox me. Yeah, I can't. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, but if we push, can't they take? I guess they can't take. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm not dropping any frames now, so I mean, granted, we're only 4 minutes in. So I don't know. All right. Yeah, if stream lags out again, I'm done. I'm not, because there's nothing else I can do. I mean, this time I could do something. Which was I updated OBS, then I took out my fucking Ethernet cable, which I don't know why that would make a difference, but whatever. Okay, here I think we do sack the queen for 2 rooks. And then what is it after? Wow. Oh, actually, I think maybe you could even take with check. Ooh, this is very nice. Wow, what an idea. You can take with check and then you can take the bishop and then the rook's hanging. Ooh, that's nice. Take one. Well, that's actually not the reason. The reason is because of the short speed algorithm. Hopefully, Rudra. Nothing to do with my sub count. Yeah, very funny one. I don't think you settle for 2 rooks. I think we take, and then we take, and then we take. Oy. How did the stream crash? Shitty internet. Now I think we take. This should be the yes or the yes. Well, actually, oh my god, they can't even go there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We didn't. What do you guys think? I think take and then go on with our day. I guess they could push, but I hate to rush. Who cares? Farming those restarts. Okay. Maybe here first. That looks, wow, they actually surprisingly can't do anything about that. Very troll move. They legitimately cannot do anything about this. Well, I guess they could push. But then we have rook d8 check. King goes here. And then it looks like we have this absolutely diabolical move. That's correct. Bishop h6, rook e1. Now that is a good point. Bishop h6, rook e1. I think you have maybe king g2. I don't know if it works, but bishop h6, rook e1. I don't even think you take, which is insane. But maybe you do take, right? Yeah, because I guess you just take and then you're just totally winning. Because, well, you're just totally winning. Yeah. So bishop e6, bishop h6, rook e1. We take the rook, bishop takes, we take. And then, okay, maybe they take. So is that unclear? Wait a minute. Bishop h6. I don't know. Not the bishop, but c7 is following. Is it? Rook takes c7? Hmm. Take his rock, not bishop. Oh yeah. That'll work. Why are we missing this? Because my momentum is pretty fucked up, right? I don't know. Right? I mean, I think this is pretty logical. I'm kind of completely pissed off. What do you think, right? Yeah. Bye, Talks. Have a good night. I mean, I've had to deal with, like, internet problems. Yeah, okay. I mean, should be this. Wow. That is a funny idea. I think we take this. I guess he does this. Then we just take, right? So we take, and then he goes here. I guess then you take. I mean, it's maybe the best attempt, I think. I think this is maybe the best idea, I guess. Weird, but okay. Yeah, definitely weird. I guess the 360 no scope should work pretty nicely. Cross map 360 no scope looks good to me. Don't think I've gotten one of these yet in a game, then take the rook. Yeah, I don't think so. Somehow. Don't know. But I did this today, actually, in one of my blitz games. Wait. Yeah, rook h7, and then he goes here, and then I think you just take. Actually, you would take with the queen. Oh, yeah, rook h7. Can't really do anything about it. Good detail is this is check. And then we get this. Wow. It made sure that we saw that we could take the rook. Okay. All right. Surprisingly, I'm not sold about this. I think maybe it's this instead. That looks way better. And then this, and then take the queen. I think if you go here first, you definitely lose. I think he sacks the queen. I think you take first. Then no matter what, you go here, and then you take, and then you take. Yeah, exactly. Knight takes c7, he just desperados. There's no way that's good. That's a big problem. So yeah, this should be a yes or a yes for sure. Okay. I think it's this into like this or something. Yeah. Controlling basically everything. I guess he has to go here. I don't even get what they're trying to get you to fuck up. I mean, only move should be like the double check, right? So we go here and then, well, I guess he could go here, but I think you still have mate. It's actually really nice. Yeah, mate no matter what. Yep. Okay. That's funny. With ideas like this, you just take with the rook. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can adjust the difficulty. I don't know how to explain this. It's like right there. I guess if you're using it on your phone, I don't think you can. On the computer, you can. Right? I don't think you can adjust it on your phone. Kind of weird. Weird how like they add those settings and don't. Wow, this is nice. Double check. Very nice. Otherwise, I don't think it would be. Should be mate both ways. Nope. Definitely not. The queen's covering. That's really funny. Oh my god. Wow. That is unbelievable. Oh my god. This is still mating. Is it even mating though? Oh, it is mating. Wow. Yeah, look at this. Queen f3. That's gross. Oh my god. What a detail. Woo! Yeah, you can't shake. You can't shake. Well, if you take, I guess it's just what is it? A threefold draw. So I guess you take, king takes, and then if you go here, maybe king goes here, and then I actually think it even will escape, which is kind of insane. I can't believe it. Okay. All right. Well, this one, I think you just push here. Maybe? What is this? Okay, this one kind of looks pretty tricky, actually. King c6. Yeah, I don't know. It could be king c6, but ooh, I don't know. I'm not gonna play anything. Check is also interesting. I don't know. It could be e4. Like, e4 does make a lot of sense. I think it was the first thing I looked at because I think e4 and then the king has to move away, and like we check with the tempe, but he's also just a little too far from promoting, I think. So, okay, amazing. You have a nice night. Okay. So yeah, with e4, check, he goes down. And I guess like d3 maybe, right? I think another detail is like if the rook ever moves, you could probably just take the pawn. Yes, maybe also this is coming, right? Yeah, e4 is not mate, but I think it's a nice tempi. I think also if you don't play e4, maybe they could go around, but they can't. So I don't know. I don't know why it is e4, but like it seems like it's e4. Yes, king g2. Yeah, I don't think the idea is to mate him. What's wrong with king e6? I think it's just too slow. Take the pawn after he goes to f4. King g2 and there's a pin. Oh yeah, true. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that should be enough to win it. Yeah, e4 he goes here. Rook takes. King takes. Is it that? That seems insane. That seems wild. I don't think do you sack the rook? Now that seems nuts. I mean, this seems crazy. Right? I don't think it's that. Do you have time? Okay. Yeah, definitely e4, right? I mean, come on. All right. Whoa, what? That is surprising. I don't know why. Why would he go down? Now that seems nuts. But down seems insane. I don't. Why would you go down? I guess. Wasn't that better though? I don't get it. Whatever. Okay. I don't need to understand. Okay. Huh. Oh wow, it is knight takes e4. That's disgusting. Oh my god. He doesn't even have any like counter checks. Oh my god. Wow. Nice. Whoa. Okay. I guess there's that. I mean, wait, what? I think you just sack the bishop, right? Yeah, it should be this. It's kind of nasty. It's interesting because I think if the king moves, maybe you have like the knight check or something, right? Or maybe not. Musical blocks. I'm gonna go at my own pace. That bothers you? Don't watch. Don't care. All right, I'm gonna forcefully eat you. Not rushing. I'm on the treadmill. I'm walking. All right. There's two amped up. Yeah. Now we take the queen. Nice. That's crazy. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. everywhere. That's right. Time zones do not exist. I think it's actually king h7. Nope. Yeah. Wow. Wait. Whoa. I can't believe it's king h7. That's crazy. Wait. Could also wait. Hold on. King f7 is probably way better. Yeah. He is the only time zone. I wonder what the difference is. King f7, rook c7 check. I don't know. I don't know which one this is. I think that would still be winning because you just take the knight. Of course it's winning. Not that you would win it, but it would be winning. King h7, knight, but knight f8? Yep. A nice spot. Yeah, of course it's winning, but I don't know if everyone's winning that, but yeah. All right. Okay, so king f7. Yeah, well, good spot with the knight f8. That's a really annoying move. Uh-huh. I think we promote with check and then take the knights. Seems like treadmill equals beer. You see how I'm having like normal conversations? Totally like, what does this mean? Gosh, how old are you out of curiosity? But what is the logic there? That is some insane logic. That is, I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah, hopefully no lag. A bit high. I don't, I mean, do I seem high? Like, have you ever seen a high person in your life? But what? This is not what me being high looks like. I'll tell you what. Maybe you haven't. I don't know. Why am I moving so much? I'm on a treadmill. No. Just seem tired? I am tired. I'm tired, I'm pissed off, but apparently when I'm tired and pissed off, I'm high or something. Okay. Interesting. Fair enough. Okay, so bishop check, and then, I don't know, probably like this. You can only not win so many times, LW. Fucking crazy, bro. Fucking nuts, bro. All right. Isn't it queen d6? I don't know. Maybe. I guess. Maybe this is better because of this, then this. I don't know. What's up, Jordan? And if this, I guess there. Is it? Kind of seems crazy. Can't go to b8? Yeah, because it's mate. I mean, he can not go to b8. I guess he can go here. Lag for a split second. That is not a good sign. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. No lag? Okay. Not good. Yeah. Okay, well, all right, so queen d6 and then he goes down. What are we playing here? This or this? Oops. Oh, wow, you go here. Oh my God, right? So it's this and this, yeah? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think if you go down, it's some sort of a draw. Okay. Should just be this. I think. Yeah, now if he goes down, it's like probably very bad. It's gotta be bad, right? So this. Well, if he goes here, I think you have this check. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think if here, then you have here. Oh boy. And then I guess here. Oh man. How do you finish that? I think so too, but he goes here, here, queen a5. Oh. Do we have queen a5? I don't think we can play queen a5. Bishop's a problem, right? This. Definitely can't play queen a5. Okay, here he goes here. Wait a minute. Oh, We have bro, brain is not processing this right now. Amazing. Yeah, we definitely have queen a5. There's a bishop there. So good. Okay, I guess that's why you didn't play it. Getting tired of all the walking. Yeah, I don't like walking. I like biking. Walking's inefficient. Already been on here for a minute. No, in like an hour, not a minute. Hey, fucking hot. Way too hot. How much do you weigh, Devesh? Let's talk about that. Are you a little stick bug or do you weigh a lot? Because when you're almost 300 pounds, walking kind of fucking sucks. So, like, you're 190? I remember that. Yeah, you're not even 200 pounds. Imagine walking with like an 80-pound weighted vest for like an hour. It's not great. 298? Yeah. It's hard the more you weigh to just walk. So that's unfortunately a fact. I've been walking for like an hour, but also my joints are getting really messed up now, which is also bad, which is why I'm trying to lose weight. 205. I'm also 5 feet tall, so there's a difference there. Yeah. Hello, James. I remember when I was like, even when I was like 200, easy, bro. Easy to move around. You're also young. Oh, Debbie's gonna be like, he's not fucking young. Okay, here I think we probably take, let's see, I don't see why we wouldn't take 29. An old man. An old man. I think I'm 27. Queen h5. Oh, nice. Have you beaten Hikaru? Nope. Okay, it looks like this. Oh wow, into this. Wow. Yeah, this is easy mode. That's right. Yeah, I changed the setting to easy mode before I went live again. So this is easy mode puzzle rush. And then we have here. Nice. Why easy make it medium? Yeah, I can definitely change the elo for the puzzles on a puzzle streak. I mean, even though it's fixed, I can change it. But only me, no one else can. You guys can't, but I can, you know. Does that make sense? I think I'm 27. Apparently. I forgot the other day. What, people are missing something when I'm saying? What do you mean? Just a beard way. Enough to beard myself, I guess. I think this and then this or something, right? Yeah, man. I have these joint pains now. I think I officially hit a mile. That's nice. I hate walking. Fucking so inefficient. I'd rather be biking. I keep thinking I'm 28. I turn 30 in March. You know how it feels, Will. You're an old man. Knight takes f2. We have this check here. King goes here. Maybe check there. King goes here. Bishop check here. I can't believe that's checkmate. Wow. That's insane. Wow. Posey saying, dude. I wonder what this comment's about us about it be. What's up? What's up, dude? I wonder what you're about to say. Bishop G3 Bishop. Okay. Oh. Yeah. What's up, dude? Okay. Could be a knight move here. Oh, what a random position. Maybe not that random. I don't even know if King H7. Maybe it is. Try Echo Chess. What the fuck is that? Am I going live tomorrow? Well, you know, technically no. How long was your mile? Well, I mean, I'm walking at a slow fucking pace. Cause like, if I walk faster, I don't know, it's gonna go to shit. I think like an hour. I'm walking unbelievably slow. I'm doing so many things right now. Like, it's not even about judgment. It's about, I'm intentionally walking extremely slow. Like I'm at my desk playing chess. I'm not worried about judgment, bro. Don't worry. Yeah, like, dude, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Well, like, I work out like consistently all the time. You know, like even on my off days, I usually hit an hour on my bike. So, just don't like walking. Too slow. I like sprinting. Sprinting's a lot of fun. What's your mile time with 100 pounds of beer? About 3 hours. Yeah, well, I think King H7 and maybe we can just push our pawn. My joints are so fucked up right now. Oof. Maybe so King H7, Rook G1, we push. Ooh, okay. I guess he's sacking, right? But we're not, I'm also not streaming on Friday, I'm streaming Saturday. Just this week, because I'm playing the new Botez chess game, like the arena game or whatever. Project Checkmate. We're doing that on, what day is that? We're doing that on Saturday. Take one. On a weight loss journey. I think I'm being more conscientious about weight loss now. Do Friday and Saturday. Oh, I'm sort of trying to lose weight. My diet would not agree with that, but okay, so King H7, Rook G1, push the pawn. I don't know, maybe Rook takes, King takes. Probably okay. Might be, you might not be wrong. Imagine it's not this. Like, whoa, that's wild. Huh, that seems way worse. I got you. So I could give you 75 pounds and still be a little overweight. Echo Chess is a solving puzzle game where you become what you eat. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, bread's a big one. I love bread. Bread's the best. If you're not eating bread, what are you doing? Thriving. I think we push here, but this is a little confusing at this point. Huh. What's a knife? Give me 50. Nah, I'm giving you more. You don't get to choose. What? Oh, is it Queen F7 and then like this? Yeah. Oh my god, that's a crazy dovetail. Unbelievable. See you, James. Take care, bro. That is insane. That is wow. Some of it be muscle. Oh. I'm keeping my muscle. You get all the fat, bro. You're gonna be skinny fat. You're fucked. You're cooked. You are cooked, dude. Yeah. You're done for. Okay. Is it gonna end here? I guess not. Definitely not. Whoa. Okay. So we sack the cook. The king takes. And where do we go? I don't know. It doesn't seem right. Yeah, definitely not. That's funny. You know why this is, you know how you can immediately tell that this is incorrect, by the way? Is that when the king goes here, there's multiple moves. So you actually don't sack the rook. It's insane. That's how you immediately know that this is incorrect, by the way. Because the queen has too many moves. Rook sack is right. It's wrong. It's 100%. It's actually just queen f3. It's just queen f3. And I think it's amazing because maybe it's not queen f3. Shit. Maybe, am I rethinking this? Yeah, wait a minute. Now, if we sack the rook, the king takes rook g4. You might have a good point, but you might not have a good point. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I actually really like queen f3. Maybe queen f3 is wrong, though. Ah, maybe it's wrong because of this check. Yeah, even the check is actually really bad. Oh my god, the check. Ah, maybe the check's not so bad. So, yeah, g3. But I was like, you know why I thought it was queen f3? Is because I thought it was this. Funnily enough, keeping your heart rate around zone 2. Able to carry a conversation or noise. Only noise breathing when exercising. That is best for fat burning. Sorry for the long message. No worries. No worries. Ah, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. It is the rook. Good spot. Good spot. Yeah, rook g4, queen f3. I didn't realize there was meta. I was like, there's no way this is right. I think the funny thing is this, and then this. And if here you even have here. That's nice. I was like, oh my god. I was like, this was wrong because you can move the queen to so many squares. Well. God, I should have listened to my own words. The king takes. Chizak. Good thing I set the difficulty to easy, right, guys? Even that ringing in my ear. Thankfully, this is easy mode. Great, Lucy. I'll ship it to you in the mail. You got all of it. Yeah, this is light chess. You have to lie to play it. Oh. If you're not a liar, you can't make an account. I mean, maybe it is queen h2. It's funny because I thought that I was never going to use this treadmill again because I was so sick of it. And now I'm using it again. I only bought it for like $100. A hard doobie stockfish. 11 hours of treadmill stream. Yeah, I've been on the treadmill for about 8 hours now, Apocalypse. So, not bad, but pretty typical for streams these days. Not bad. I'm at 17 miles. Or 47 kilometers. Imagine. Yeah, maybe. Right? Queen h2. Maybe there's some blockage. Maybe check. All you do is line bet. Nice. Queen h2, rook blocks, check, this. Lucy, did the job hunt ever work out for you or no? Are you still looking? The rook block a problem? Maybe it's not. I guess not. Take. King takes. This. Rookie 8? Huh? Yeah, we do sack. Okay, that's what I was thinking. He was pull. I hate English. Yeah, this. And then. Oh no. I was like burning rubber. I don't trust that at all. See, the thing is, hold on. Thanks, Will. Good night. Oh, man. Oh, no. What the fuck? I don't trust this. Don't trust this. Oh. Ah. What? Whew. Oy. Don't trust the treadmill. Yeah, I think we sack here. Now that I see the backside of the head, you're not completely bald. Bro. Holy shit. Nah. Dude. Oh. That's fucking crazy. Okay, I don't think this is a problem. I mean, I really don't think this is a problem, like, at all. The one thing is we can't play this after. Yeah. Queen G5 looks funny. Maybe it is funny. Take. It's pretty funny. Queen G5. That is disgusting. So we take the rook. Rook takes Queen G5, hitting the rook and the queen. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Wow. Wow. What a move. Oh my god. Then you take the queen. Wow. That's some shit for sure. I think we take the cook here. Taking the cook is definitely better. I think if you take the queen, it's what you call a trade. And when you're trading, you have to look for a good deal. And this is a bad deal. This is a good deal. A good deal for sure. Okay, so this and then just take the bishop. Yeah, these do look pretty easy. Nah, I'm wondering. I actually don't think you take the bishop here. I think if you take the bishop, they take with check. And I was thinking that was pretty bad. But then again, if you take here, they take with check. So maybe that's a problem. Oh, this is kind of dumb. Wait a minute. Okay, so if we take here, 670 is already existing in 6-7 Universal Studios. Wait, what the hell is this? Wait a minute. Oh, this is so weird. This is like very weird. Wait. Shut your bitch ass up. So fucking dumb. Why have people been saying that to you? I could see a lot of people saying that to you. So fucking fucking insane. Yo, it's wild. Dude, these kids are on one today. It's crazy. Yeah, I think the problem with like kids these days is a lot of kids don't develop any social skills and basically think the internet is real life, and that's not good. But yes, that's what it is. It's wild. Yeah. Stay young and beautiful in uni. Oh man. This is not an issue though, right? People tripping. It's genuinely just like children. If someone says that to you, OW, it's usually someone in the age range of like, I don't know, probably like 8 to 14, maybe 15, 16, maybe 16 oldest, maybe 17. I think something like that. It is wild though, yeah. This isn't an issue. I guess now you're just winning the piece, right? What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Why not just take? Yeah, I think the issue is that if we take the queen takes with check, so I actually don't think you take the horse, gentlemen. Right? I think this is a bit of an illusion. Yeah, we might have to crank up the difficulty. This is a bit of an illusion, right? Because this one's very funny. Yeah. Can we take with the bishop? Or take the bishop, right? Does that make sense? I think so. Hope so. Get a bishop. That's pretty good. Okay, this should be this, and then this, and then this. I don't know. Well, actually... the thing is, though, the funny thing is, these puzzles are not supposed to be impossible yet. They're supposed to actually be quite easy. This is the thing. So it's like, this is not out of the norm. These are supposed to be easy. You know, just, oh, 48. I think with chess.com, it's different. I think with 48 on chess.com, it's much harder. Like objectively 48 on chess.com is much harder than this. Oh. You think they're gonna push? That'd be funny. I guess they could push. Wow. Yeah, no 27 move checkmate. Devash, dog, stop. Stop. Okay, this and then probably king a4. Yeah, definitely not pawn. Okay, now wait a minute. Now, if you go in front, they get opposition. So I think we play king a4 here. Yeah, this actually gives them opposition, which is bad. Yeah, not in front. I think you play king a4. Funny because the other two moves just draw. Are we lagging? You want opposition, not them. Also, don't push the pawn. This is another mistake. Now you play this. This should be the yes or the yes. What do you guys think? Yes or yes? The answer is not yes, then it should be yes. Yeah, Apocalypse. Wrong way, mate. Triangulation, was it called the method to get opposition? Yeah. I remember when I would learn the term triangulation, and I was like, this is so cool. So smart. It's just like, move the king around in a triangle. I know. Yeah, I think it might not even be, I think it might even be king h2 here, which is funny. Surprisingly, king h2 looks quite nice. Bishop takes. Actually, bishop takes knight looks really good. You know what? I for some reason I was like, okay, the queen can take, and then it's gonna be check, but it's not gonna be check. You know, another interesting thing is king h2 and there's no more checks, which is really funny. I mean, I don't think this is the move, but notice how there's no check from this, or this if king h2. Now this also hits the queen. The question is, do we need this bishop to checkmate? I don't know. The king h2, queen g8. I guess so, yeah. There's no check, then it's winning. If bishop takes e2, there's still no checks. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like this, and I was like, oh, this is going to be check. That's not check. That's actually opposite check. The rock is hanging. You mean the Dwayne? As far as I know, it's the Dwayne. What about h2? I meant h2. Talking British. So here, and then I guess Quen Jie. And then I don't know. Wait. Yeah, why wouldn't you take? Well, you're threatening checkmate here. So we take, and then queen goes here. Rook hanging at the end? I guess so, right? Maybe we do this check instead of this one. Might be really nice. Wow, I think it is that. I think it's queen h5 instead of queen h6. Yeah, because then if the king goes here, you can bring in the rook. What's the threat of checkmate if the bishop moves? It's a good question. Well, let's just say that the queen takes. There's just I think there would be mate in 2 or something. Maybe not mate in 2, but maybe queen h6 tracking there. Maybe no, maybe not. This queen takes, maybe still queen h5 check. King goes there, and then I think you take there or something. Or maybe even if this queen takes and then you just take the rook. So, oh, the glasses, you can't see me? Fair enough, my bad. Sorry about that. Sorry, I had to put my sunglasses on. Much better. Now I can see the screen clearly. Wait, do people? No. There's no 2 shades. Yeah, bishop takes knight for sure. Oh my god, is the cam's quality bad, right? Oh, wow. Ah, whoops. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, queen h5 check. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'm kind of suspicious. My camera fish wasn't tapped in. Yeah, now you get to take here. Try that again. Yeah, I didn't realize it was out of focus. Here we go. I'm going sideways. Why go sideways when you can go straightways? Man, I feel like I'm burning rubber here. The camera. What is this supposed to be? This is a thing if the queen moves. Wait, this is a grandmother game, apparently. Yeah, but like this and then this, right? And then you cannot take. So why am I streaming so late? I always stream at this time. Just because you don't know when I stream doesn't mean I'm streaming late. Bishop D6. Yeah, I could even be that. Yeah, I guess the queen can take, actually. I think even if the knight takes, you it's still very passive. Don't worry, I'm not. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Look at the queen and the bishop lineup. Yeah, that was the first thing I mentioned. If you move the queen, well, this happens. Oh, that's bad. Maybe you could do this and then like this or something. I don't know. This could be okay. Right, so you take, and then rook takes. We have check here. Queen takes, we take, rook takes, I don't know. I don't know if that's good, though. I want to say that's bad. I'm not counting anything, but I think that works. Taking on f2 is bad, though? Yeah, I think so. Could be wrong. Queen takes e4. Queen takes f2, queen takes e4. What? Queen takes f2. Queen takes e4. Oh. Is this a pre-recorded stream? You know, I think it's interesting. Apocalypse, you don't live in America, right? You live in Spain, yeah? Hold on. This is actually quite interesting. Do you live in Spain or no? This is could be wrong. Wait, no, Apocalypse, do you live in Spain? Where do you live? I feel like you're like a fucking robot. I don't think I've ever heard an actual sentence out of your mouth. Bro, it's such a bot. I think you're dancing. I'm on the treadmill. I think the only time I've ever heard a genuine sentence about is when you've wanted me to look at like your Minecraft build. Other than that, it's just a bunch of bullshit. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so this, and then this, right? And then this, and then I guess this? Maybe? What else am I supposed to say? All right, great. Bro is like a genuine bot. It's kind of a mindfuck. Okay, fine. So this. Looks good. I don't know. Gas. Right? I'm trying to like ask you where you're from. This is like some crazy shit, and bro is just like, that's fucking wild. Okay. So, all right, final move. Take. For this one too. Do we have to pull this? I think we're all on the same page here. Okay. I have to pull right now. Slash pull. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, they put it to a new. Bishop takes e4. Should be, right? I don't know. Why not? TPR? I don't know what that means. Schedule your live to switch to members only. What? Don't do it. I think you do it. Yeah. Now, this. Right? I mean, it's nice. Yeah, I think the difference is just not this, right? Kind of crazy. Ooh. I think it's actually just King D6. This is nice. It's a good endgame. King D6, they push, and then King here. Yeah, anything else just loses. It's kind of crazy. I think it just, I don't even think it draws. I think it just loses. Because they're also promoting with check, but so are we. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think they could just hold it, though. Yeah, they just hold it. I think we just made a video on this. So I think we're just like here and then here. Yeah. Probably should just be this. Wait a minute. It looks too easy. Didn't you say 2 pawns like that is a draw? No. It's like... Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This one is like kind of shockingly easy though, right? I actually don't see the... Maybe you can kind of like walk away, right? Yeah, because now I'm looking at like King D7. So we go here, he goes here. Wait a minute. Kind of weird. And then if you go here, he actually gets away. And are we winning the knight? No, I guess not. Well, here, King here, here, he goes here, and then maybe you take the bishop. Kind of wild. Is that? I think that this is all this is. Yeah, I actually don't think you take the knight here. You just take the bishop, and then I don't know. No, I don't even think you play. I don't think you move the knight. You might. I don't know. Oh no, you 100% move the knight. Wait a minute. Do you move the knight? What if knight blocks? I think if knight blocks. What do we have? I think we... Wait, what do you fucking do? Queen is also attacked, yeah. Well, here. Well, if knight blocks... in my mind, I don't understand why you would take the trades in some puzzles instead of slower incremental moves. You're up material after all. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. You have to be like specific. Knight f7 right now? Hold on a minute. Wait, you guys think knight f7 instead of queen f7? Oh, let's put this to a poll. This is interesting. Ooh, okay. All right. Probably is. I mean, that looks way better. You know, queen f7 actually looks way worse, right? I think queen f7 is way worse. I think another issue with queen f7 is they just block with the knight, which is kind of funny. And then you don't have any moves. Yeah, I think I have to agree with you guys. I didn't see this, but I think knight f7 is just way better because it also attacks the queen. Like, it's a fork and you attack the queen. That's got to be just way better. And the only like annoying move they could do is this, and then you just take. Yeah, this is definitely a big brain one. Okay, because I was about to underthink this puzzle. Like, I was about to underthink this, and it's funny because this one almost got me because I was like, okay, it's queen f7 check. So we didn't saying knight f7. After knight f7, queen e8, and you lose. Okay, well, I don't think that's the case, but let's look into that. So knight f7, queen e8, and apparently we lose. Fair enough. Let's find out why we don't lose. I think we just take the bishop with check, and I think we're fine. But if you say so, if you say we lose, we have to lose. Okay, so we're on the same page, knight f7. If you haven't chatted before and you're in chat, say, yeah, we're on the same page. If you don't know what a page is, pull out a book. The earlier puzzle where we sacked 2 bishops for a knight and a rook. Yeah, bro. Saying the earlier puzzle is kind of unclear because I just did 52 of them. Uni server is not being fixed. It was fixed. No one played on it, and then it's not being fixed. Yeah, I'm on the treadmill. Wow. That was unexpected. That was extremely unexpected. 3 puzzles ago. Bishop takes. I can probably tell you if I looked at it. Okay, so bishop takes knight d4. Okay, 3 puzzles ago. You mean when the knight was checking and then we were mating? Wait. Oh, man. It is interesting because a lot of the time in my mind, like, these things just make sense. But three puzzles ago. Can you give me the puzzle number? If you can give me that, that would help. Do you like literally mean 51? Or like 50? Or make a new server? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I think there is 2 moves. Knight h7 might be better. Bishop takes knight. Rook takes bishop. Bishop takes knight. So you're not giving me a puzzle number. Like 3 puzzles ago was like an endgame. Ah, okay. Bishop takes knight. See, the thing is, puzzle 50. Puzzle 50 is queen takes bishop, not bishop takes knight. Fuck, I don't even know if it was. So takes knight. Yeah, bishop takes knight. You know what? Hold on. I want to get to the bottom of this. I can't stop the stream for this. I'm sorry, bro. If you find one where you can give me an example, I don't know. I'll try to explain it. Okay. Yeah, looks like knight h7 check. Knight h7 check looks really good. Next variety stream, I don't know. I think this just wins the queen on the spot. This is actually kind of stupid. Don't believe so. I mean, you don't think it's knight h7? Oh, what? I think it's knight h7. I actually don't see another move. This is kind of insane. There's knight b3 later. Okay, so he has what? Knight b3. Ah, knight b3. I don't think that matters. Doing all these puzzles, no wonder they merged together. No, dude, it's not even that. It's just that. Yeah, I'm walking on a treadmill. It's not that they merged together. It's just that. Ah, dude, it's like puzzle 50 is not what you're saying it is. I just went back to it. Are you in my Discord? If you can send me a screenshot, I could just explain it to you. Yeah, that would be the easiest way, actually. I could explain it to you. Yeah, Queen E4 looks nice. Queen E mile, there's not many. Queen E mile and a half now. Yeah, Queen E4 multi-purpose move. You know, these like weirdly do seem like really easy. Now it's kind of like, now it's kind of weird. Okay, yeah, these do seem really easy. The more that I look at this. Before it was like kind of a meme, but now I'm like slightly confused. I feel like, well, is there some trick here? Like, I actually don't understand. Like, what is this supposed to be? Rook E1? Okay, so maybe the genjutsu is someone would play Rook E1. I guess maybe someone would play Rook E1 that doesn't know about like mating patterns or like puzzle rush or whatever. So Rook E1, the king just takes, and you actually don't have anything here, which is kind of crazy. So Queen E4. I don't. Okay, but aha. So you guys are saying that you would check with the rook. So do I need to pee? No, I'm literally walking on a treadmill. If I had to pee, I would pee. Apparently, I have free will. So, Rook E1, then Queen E4. Okay, so maybe that's why they're trying to confuse you guys. Aha, now I understand it, based off of what you guys are thinking. Okay, fine, fair enough. Let's put it to a poll, because now I'm kind of curious. I actually want to see this level of confusion. Vote what you think it is. Don't vote what I think it is. Because maybe there is some big confusion here. That could be the case. I don't know. I think that could be the big difference. Fuck, maybe it's not Queen E4. I don't know. I don't think I solved it yet. I think you guys are missing a massive detail, like a really big detail. But I won't say what you guys are missing. I think you guys have something I call puzzle vision. So not only it's like tunnel vision, but with tunnel vision, you don't actually know that there's a win. You just think there's a win. With puzzle vision, you think that you're winning, but you're just losing because the puzzle. It's a puzzle. There has to be a solution. So the idea with Rook E1 check is you're actually just sacrificing your rook, and you're not mating. So another thing that you guys are so focused on right now is you're worried about the king running away, but you have to understand this queen's on a dark square, right? So what that means is that we can play this, and with this, we can just win the rook and have no threat of losing our rook. So even if the king can run away, we can win a full rook, which is totally fine. Don't just sack a rook because you think it's a good move, because turns out it's actually really bad. Rook E1, king takes, queen E4, and queen G1, and checkmate queen G1. All right, let's look into that line, right? So Rook E1, and first of all, here the king doesn't even have to take. Like, the king doesn't have to take. Yeah, I'm not just gonna go already. I'm talking to chat and I'm explaining things. Oh, I'm gonna eat you out of here. And bro is saying, the guy who said just go wants to play queen C3, by the way. So keep that in mind. Yeah, you can't play Rook E5. Yeah, Rook E5 is back rank. This is kind of crazy. Okay, so Rook E1, king takes. This is also not a forced line. Amazingly, this is not a forced line. Rook E1, I think king G2, right? The king just runs away. So when you play chess, you have to not think about, you have to think about what your opponent can do. Think just like queen E4. Yeah. And just understand that Your opponent can do other things. This is important, right? Now we have this. This is not a problem because you take the rook, right? Okay, so this is actually really funny. So another problem that beginners have is they keep following checks, and you might go here. Here you could just take the rook. Yes? We get it? Yes? Yes or yes? We understand? Yeah? Don't keep checking for no reason. The free rook, right? Take it. Okay. This is it's pretty funny. This actually says pretty specific. Yeah. It's still pretty funny though. Okay, I think there's a few different genjutsus. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to chill out, yeah? Okay. See. This is just literally made in two. Very funny. It actually is just literally made in two. Can't go here though. We go here and here. Amazing. It looks like you're winning the queen, but you're just winning the king. Bing and then bing. 91. Yeah. Can't play 91. I mean, I don't even think 91 is possible. I mean, I guess it is possible. Yeah, so the problem with 91 is I think they just take, right? That's not great. The queen and the king. That's a good way to put it. I didn't even think about that. The king and the queen. Shit. The knight g4 only move? This is literally just checkmate. Nice. Okay. I mean, should it be like this and then just push? This seems ridiculous. This. I mean, we're just a little too fast. Okay. I think you go in a square that doesn't get you checked. Yeah, this would get you checked. King f4, king e6. What's with these puzzles? Okay, so okay, because we didn't just pointed it out. The thing about this one is he could actually play king not even, I don't even think king e6 even, not okay, yeah, no, king f5, king e6. He can't play there. Yeah, no. Think okay, this I think if you push two, he has maybe this move. Oh, the answer is king e3. Wow, do you imagine? It might be. Oh my god, is it though? I mean, okay, this one's actually trickier than it looked. All right, let's see. Maybe, I don't know. Pause. Now I don't look at this. Okay, let's see. Let me see this really quick. Puzzles. Forgot there's a thing. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a huge difference there. Okay, so with that one, this is a very okay. So wait, what are you confused about there? Because there's a massive difference with what you do or don't do. Because only one thing wins there. Puzzles feels like trade down wasn't necessary. Yeah, this was very necessary. The one that, yeah, this is extremely necessary. Very important one. I think if you're confused, you should also like put it in the fish. Okay, so king f4. King e3 is winning, is it? I don't know if it is. It might be. I don't know. This one's a little tricky. Okay, you know what the problem with king e3 is actually? King e3 is losing. King e3, I think the problem is he goes here, right? And then you're just fucked. You're actually in a ton of trouble. Oh, yeah. No, not king e5. I think he goes here, Whedon. King e3, he plays just king c5. Yeah. And then you just lose a move. Yeah, 100% losing. Yeah, I think you have to play this. There shouldn't be anything else. Yeah, for no reason. Exactly. This is another case where you want him to play what you want to play. And he doesn't have to. Yeah, I mean, only move should be king f4. But you have to look into this still. And then he goes here. But g3. Yeah, so g3 is the same issue, right? I think it's also, amazingly, it's just too slow. Because, although, think about this, right? If we can take this pawn, we don't have to play g3. We can play g4. So, g3 again is losing a move. Yeah. So, right, I think this, king f4 and then g3. I think we only play g3 if he goes here. I don't know. King f4. Yeah, g5. Maybe that could work. E2 brilliant. Yeah, for sure. I think this is the first move though. You know, but this is interesting because we did a puzzle like this the other day where we thought it was one move and then we lost because it was some obscure move. Hello, Chess Life. So, I mean, it should be this. I could not see a world where it's not. Right, so king f4. Why is that winning? Yeah, that's what you have to calculate. So, king f4. So he goes, makes too much sense, I agree. King f4, he goes here. And maybe king g5. King g5, and maybe you could shoulder the king if he stays on the pawn. King f4, he goes here. King g5, he goes here. And then I think you have probably king g6. King g6, maybe then he goes here, right? Okay. So, wait a minute. King f4, he goes here. Maybe g3 instead, I don't know. Right? Maybe just g3 instead. So king f, yeah, maybe g3, just achieves everything. King f4, he goes here. Okay. So if we play g3, I think the issue is he can go here. G3 after king f5. King f5? So here, here, g3. That could work. You think g3 is best move? I mean, it could be. This one probably is pretty tricky. Okay, so you're saying this. King g5. King e5, g3. Yeah, I think he can still go up though. I guess if he yeah, but if he goes up, then we go here. And then if he goes down, then we get here, right? So that should work. I think we have to play g3 just to get a waiting move, just to shoulder him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think just shouldering the king is actually pretty difficult. So I think the way to make it not a draw is to gain a move by pushing a pawn. This is why waiting moves are really important. But yeah, Chess Life, or I mean, yeah, okay, listen, I'm sure someone else got it too, but I feel like it's wrong. So amazingly, I don't think it's wrong though. It's kind of crazy. Now you can actually never play g3 first, right? I think g3 immediately is a huge mistake. Now I could be wrong, but g3 immediately just gives up your waiting move, right? And you have one waiting move here, and pushing it immediately is like, I think, really bad, because you just give that up. You say, I don't need the waiting move. That's why you have to be very careful in these endgames. Yeah, always king first. I mean, maybe I'll pull it. I want to see. I'll quickly bathroom gambit, then we'll get to it. All right, so g3 or just king f4? I want to see what you guys think. Yeah. Okay. I think we're all agreeing. Well, I think most of us are agreeing. I don't know who's not agreeing to this. I mean, I think I was pretty clear in explaining. Okay, so I mean, I'd be shocked. Okay, so, okay, so here, this is again where there's another beginner mistake to be made, and that is actually to play G3. This is not a draw. This is never a draw, right? This is actually pretty difficult, but this is never a draw, right? The goal is to shoulder the king. Now, the way you do that is to gain opposition. Maybe I can explain this more clearly by just giving you chess terms. We are trying to gain opposition here. And there's many different kinds of opposition. But right now, I don't think we have opposition, right? So when we play king g5, he goes here, right? And then we have to move. That's the problem. Okay, wait. This is why he can go here or here. I don't even know where he needs to go. So we go here and then he goes here, right? So here, and then we have to move. You're right. Yeah, we take the pawn. That's my mistake, right? So he goes here and then we go here, right? Imagine this pawn were in here, right? Imagine this pawn was not here. Don't move king g5. No, you have to move to king g5. If we go here, he goes here. If this pawn was not here, forget about the pawn. We don't have opposition. The goal here is to get opposition. I think. Yes. Yeah, then g3. Because we're trying to get opposition. Is that clear? I mean, hopefully that's clear. Okay, so you can push the king as well. Yeah, it doesn't matter there because we're gonna gain opposition with g3. King g5. All right, let's get some yeses for this. I mean, I think, right? Let's get some yeses. Let's agree to this. Anyway, sorry, Brian, modded you. Because you're not too active. Not because you disappeared or anything, bro. Oh, this is pretty nice. You think it's... we still think it's g3. I can't agree because you don't need... don't... Holy shit. English is difficult. When we need opposition to get the pawn. So, king g5, and then he goes here, right? And then if we go here, the problem is he goes here. And then you can never get the pawn. That's the issue. So we go here, he goes here. And then we have g3. And then when he goes up, then I think we can play king g6. And then if he goes down, then I believe we have king f7. And with king f7, he can no longer go up. So I'm not going to skip this immediately, but... So king g5, right? So I think this is the important move. I think g3, right? Is this clear? Because we're getting opposition here, so we can shoulder the king, get the pawn. So we're trying to get to this pawn, right? g3, yes? Hopefully, I don't know. I feel like I explained this pretty well. Only move, yes? We all see it? Waiting move. Long live the bishop, true. Okay, so let's just say we look at this, right? Because we can shoulder the king essentially now. Down we just take, right? So look at this. He goes towards the other pawn. Well, look how close we are. Look how many moves he missed. Yeah, so we go here, and then what's he gonna do? Look at this. But so he can't go up, right? So if he goes over here, anywhere, well, I think we go here, and then here, and I guess we take and then go over here. I think if he goes towards the other pawn, you just immediately win. Which is his best move, of course. But yeah, he's just too far away. I don't even think, you know, it's funny because we're on the checking square and we're still winning just because we're so much closer. Very funny. I guess we'd be checking it, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so just don't go on the checking square. I wasn't paying attention, but you sack the rook here. Maybe. I mean, it looks good, right? Yeah, bishop. I don't know about bishop. I don't know if the bishop works. The rook might work. The bishop also might work, but yeah, Maybe it is the bishop, right? I don't actually, I'm kind of like not convinced about the rook. Yeah. Yeah, he does have king h8. That's kind of insane. I think if you sack the rook, you just lose. Guys, he's totally fine, and you're actually in a ton of trouble. Yeah, I don't think you sack the rook here. Yeah, bishop should be way better. And Fumbled also brought up a good point. The rook is defending a check on the back rank. There's queen f6 after sacking the rook. Well, I don't think so. I think there's also just this. Just like really good. I don't even think he takes the rook. I think he ignores it. I think we solved this before? Yeah, maybe. Bishop takes looks very good, actually. I think it's maybe only move. Yeah, bishop takes is much better. Bishop takes queen g5. And yeah, they actually can't get out of that. Now, they could try by checking. There is queen h1, which is also a problem. Yeah, exactly. Right? Put it up to a quick poll, but this should be pretty obvious, I think. I mean, it's not. I think that's the point. Attack bishop or rook? Okay. Let's find out. I don't know. What do the people think? Unanimous? 100% bishop? No way. Almost. So close. That's so far. Yeah. I mean. Funny thing here is also there's no this. Bishop. Yeah, so now we have queen g5. Should just win. I mean, can't really stop that. You try. Oh, you could try. Now you play this. I think we just take the queen, right? You're gonna treadmill while playing chess. Yep. And I'm streaming. Craziness. What a genjutsu. I think we take. What do you guys think? Yeah? Take the queen. Yeah. Imagine that was wrong. It would Suli chess, but I wouldn't. Woo, okay, so take or push, gentlemen. What do you think? This one's pretty funny. Take or push? Oh, let's poll it. Take or push? And if you haven't spoke yet, speak up. Take or push? Your voice matters. Even though I'm the only one talking. Take or push? Take or push? Take, push, take, push, take, push. Your voice matters. Speak if you haven't spoken. Take, push, take. Let's get team take. Let's get team push. Team take, team push. Team take, and then there's team push. So we have two teams right now, take and push. Wow, okay. Okay, who is team push, who is team take? Most of you should be team push based on the poll. Don't tell them that, Whedon. They don't need to know that. It might be. I don't know. Be impulsive and go against the grain. This one's actually really funny. I think this one could be really tricky. I think you should calculate this, right? I'm not gonna calculate it yet, but I think this one is very funny if you don't calculate it. This is why I like to not tell you guys the answers before I do it. Now, granted, I don't know the answer. I don't have stock footage in front of me, but I think I know the answer. But this is also very important. You should be absolutely calculating this, and you shouldn't be assuming. Most of you guys are assuming you know what it is, and you actually don't know why you know what it is, which is a very funny thing, right? And when you're looking at a position like this, that's so simple in the first move, you have to calculate, right? Okay, the king is lined up on this square. So if you push, they push, this. Okay, you promote, and they promote with check. And that's not good. That's actually really bad. Because I think you just threw the game by not calculating and saying push. Now, only 28% of you said to take. Now, this is also a funny position because it looks like taking is wrong. But also, I think notably, the pawn is here. The pawn's on d4. I think that's very important. I haven't calculated this yet, but I think I've used logic to try to calculate it. So I think that, I don't know if I'm right, Timmy Turner. I'm about to hire the Fairly Odd Parents. But if we take a king takes, and then we have here, and it looks like this is wrong. Yes, I'm on the treadmill. So look, now let's calculate, right? This. Oh yeah, one more time. It's hard to do this with I'm walking. Okay, this, right? They're a little too slow. This, and I think we have this, and they have this. We don't care because we have this now. And that's pretty good, right? I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's pretty good. They can't push. Yeah. That's pretty good, right, guys? Yeah? Hear that line? I just did. What if they get our pawns? Yeah, that's a good question. Let's look at that. I don't know. Now you should look at that because Stockfish is probably going to do that. I think the idea is that, okay, well, without the logic is, I think our king is a little bit closer than the king is over here. Now I could be completely wrong, but let's look. We also have an extra tempi here. Okay, so we take king takes, and now we have the tempi. Yes, I am in a treadmill. So we take, king takes here, king goes here, 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 right? King takes, and okay. Then which pawn do you take? Okay, so this is important. Now, there is another thing that we could do. I haven't fully calculated this yet. We might even be able to cut off the king. I don't know. Neither. No one. Okay. Yeah, king b4. Now, king b4 is a funny fucking move because it completely cooks the king. Now, if you don't play king b4, you're in a lot of trouble. So let's just say king b4. What is the king gonna do? Well, the king's gonna lose a move, right? So the king loses a move, and then I think you take, right? So let's look at that. So this, and then this. Okay, there's no cutting off the king, but we have this, this. King b4. Yes, king b4. And now we cannot take either of our pawns or defended. And okay, so if the king goes here, now we take, and this pawn is now defended at the end of it. Do you guys see that? Very important king b4 move. Okay, so take, right? I think we should all be saying yes at this point. So I think we take. I'm gonna pull it one more time because let's see the difference. If anyone listens to me, take or push. Hopefully someone listens to me. Take or push, guys. It was 70+% to push. So okay, a little different. Wow. How are 30? I just did like a whole explanation. This is crazy. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh my God. Wow. What is happening here? 40% of you. Oh my God. What in the world? Okay. Doubt it. I think we take. I hope we take. Oh no, don't push. Oh, why do I even talk? Oh, don't push, don't push. Bro! Oh. Okay, now let's follow the plan. Nothing has changed. Guys, nothing has changed. They should have gone down. Keep running the king. You could have promoted it. Yeah, even when I solve a puzzle correctly, I'm still wrong. It's funny. Right? Even when I'm right, I'm wrong. I can never win with chess. Absolutely incredible. All right, we have another endgame. This one looks a little trickier, I think. I hope, probably. Okay, we have a couple different moves that stand out to me, I think. We have multiple knight checks. One of them is probably only winning. Okay, let's look at this. Knight c3. Okay, I'm looking at knight c3 and then knight f6. So knight c3, king e3, knight d1. Yeah, probably, right? I think simple, right? Knight c3, king e3, knight d1. Viewer is always right until proven wrong, correct? Yeah, exactly. So knight f6, king e3. Big issue. Because we have no continuation. Now, knight e3 is also very nice because knight e3 pawn takes and then you take the rook. And fortunately, this is not a check. Okay. Knight c3, yes or yes? Knight c3, knight d1. Very nice move. Yes, knight c3. What a move, what a move. Oh no, my knights. And we have this. Kind of a beautiful move. Oh. Oh no, my pony. Okay, so I know we did this one, right? We did this the other day. Burning rubber again. The 80 we can try. Remember? We didn't. I think you remember this, right? This actually ends like in a hilarious way. This ends in a very funny way. I think Stockfish plays like a ridiculous move. Remember? Yeah, I believe Stockfish is gonna play a ridiculous move. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they play. I'm trying to like think about what they play, but I can't recall. It was ridiculous, I think, 100%. I think we played like king e2 hanging the queen or something. So I think it was this, and then they played this. Oh yeah. It was this. Oh my god, it was this. Oh yeah, I remember now. It was this here, and then they have check, and then we play king d2, right? I think that's what it is. We're still queen h5. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think it is this. I'm trying to remember what Stockfish did here. I think maybe king e1 is better. So rook takes d4 should be only move. Yeah, okay. King e2. Wait, what am I saying? Yeah, king e2. King e2, and then I'm telling you they go here. They go here, and then we have to play king d2. Right? Yeah. Yep, I remember. We definitely did this one. And here this was funny because the genjutsu that people were saying was queen e3, but the answer is king d2. Queen f6. So I think the puzzle ends. I don't think they play queen f6. But yeah, we have f4, I think, maybe. Bishop e4. Yeah, that was another mistake. Yeah, that was another mistake. Yeah. We did this one the other day. It's really funny. Why would ever be queen e3? Well, queen e3, and then they take, and then we have back rank. It was a genjutsu, right? Yeah. Like I said, genjutsu. It's not reality. So, yeah. Trade king, screw that. Okay. Now this could be take, and then no. I wonder if it's knight takes. That seems crazy. Sorry, Devesh. It's always rough. Late. Take 2. Yeah, knight takes. Knight takes is really nice. Oh, man. Why is it not knight takes exactly? Knight takes h7, rook f2. Okay. Or rook f2? Ah, okay. Knight takes f7 and then rook f2, huh? f2? Rook f2? They have that? I mean, I guess they're threatening mate, right? But you know what, Whedon? I think we have knight here, right? Not actually. No, I think you play that. Queen takes f2. Okay, just hangs a rook. Okay, fine, fair enough. I was thinking that if they play that, maybe you have like this knight move or something and just mating, right? I don't know. I guess you could just take. All right, fair enough. Right, I mean, I'll look back, but I don't think you take the rook. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. Yeah, now what? Well, it's a good question. I think we do probably just take the rook, but maybe we don't. You could also play this. That seems wrong. Check with the knight. I don't know. Is it knight f6? Queen takes here. Yeah, it does look bad. I don't know what this is. Take the knight. Knife g5. I don't think so. Yeah, knight takes rook actually looks surprisingly okay. Knight takes rook, king takes, and maybe rook f1 or something. I'm gonna take the rook. Right? I mean, you'd be up a pawn. Not like the best, but yeah, knight f6 check, king f7. So I think we take the rook. I think this one is another genjutsu. Knight f6, queen takes. Yeah, again, they don't have to take that, right? They could just run the king. I actually also don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know why they want knight f6. I'm actually agreeing with you, Jeffrey. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea why they want knight f6, but I don't think I'm seeing it, right? I mean, knight f6, I thought they could just take with the queen. Am I missing something? Kind of just agreeing. I was assuming you guys were right. Probably shouldn't have done that. Knight f6 just made no sense to me, but I was just kind of agreeing, you know? Why wouldn't I agree? I think we take the rook. I think we're kind of getting genjutsu here big time. Knight g5. Yeah, I think we're getting too creative. I think we're getting too creative here. Take rook. I mean, I'll put no, but I mean this one, by the way, with the knight. Wow, a lot of no's, huh? It's wild. You vote take rook, but I don't know. I think this one's pretty obvious. Queen h6 is pretty crafty. Yeah, I think the problem with queen h6 is just like rook e8. I think it's too slow. You know what's crazy is queen h6. They even have this. I think And it's like, it's trading. Leave it and do something else. I don't think so. This one is very funny. It's like, this one is like, I think clear as day. Some of these puzzles, like, you can't be completely winning. I mean, before, I think it was losing, right? Like, this is losing, this is winning. Queen c4, I promise you. Yeah, exactly. They just block with the queen. All right. Yes, right, guys? Just take the rook. I don't know. I think I was queen h6 less winning. The knight takes f8. I think you're not seeing this clearly. Probably take a rook. Yeah. Queen h6, queen g7. That's what I was saying. Exactly. Yeah, I just don't think you're seeing this clearly. Yeah, we're up a pawn though. That's the other thing. And we're actually also totally fine. Okay, so queen h6, queen g7. The thing is though, is that he also doesn't have to play that. Like, I'm just like spitballing. He doesn't actually have to play that. He could also, I think, just run the king. Which is also annoying. This king's also like not really too safe here. So he's running the king to the side of the board where his pawns are, which is also good. So it feels wrong. Think. Huh. Queen c4, yeah. Queen h6, then queen f4. Definitely not. Maybe. I mean, that also might work too. Sometimes the obvious moves are the hard ones to see. Yeah, I know, but like in this case, it's like knight for rook. But I think the really tricky thing here is like we're trying to get into a better position. And I think that, yes, Hi understands this. I think that the puzzle is trying to trick you because the puzzle knows that, I don't know how to explain this. I know how to think about this, but I think this is just trying to trick you, which is why this is difficult. This has actually only been done 89 times. This is a completely new puzzle. So like maybe queen g or knight g5. Knight g5 just seems like a dumb move. Like knight g5 seems like maybe a really bad move. I'll pull it though. I'll pull it one more time. I'll put 2 moves. Maybe I'll put multiple moves. Okay, so queen h6, knight takes rook. Knight g5. Any other moves I'm missing? We have queen h6, knight takes rook, knight g5. Rook e1. That doesn't work. That's is queen g4 not an option? I mean, no, definitely not. I'm gonna put it though. Nah, yeah, sure it is. Queen g4. It's a check, so it's gotta be good. Yeah, I do think this one's pretty clear. I think they're just trying to trick you. Now, I could be getting tricked here too. I don't know. I really, really think they're trying to trick you. Because I think okay, here's what it is. I think we're at the point where most of you guys are now trying to solve this like a puzzle and not trying to win the position. So when you try to solve a position like a puzzle, you can really make mistakes. Because you guys are looking for tactics that don't exist. And you're not actually trying to win. Does that make sense? Yeah. I don't think you guys are trying to win here. Right? You guys are trying to be like, there's a tactic. I don't think you guys are trying to win. I could be completely wrong. I'll happily eat my words, but it just feels like You guys are looking for things that don't win. Yeah, we're on easy mode. That's right. I think that's why this is so tricky. Yeah, I think that's why this is very tricky, is because you guys are like trying to justify the fact that there has to be a way to win. And there is a way to win. And I think you guys are just treating this like a puzzle at this point when you shouldn't. Okay. I think it's just knight takes rook. Who's worried about this? Actually, half the chat does not think, more than half the chat actually. Only 46% of you think it's knight takes rook. This is actually insane. Let me ask you guys something. Because here's the thing. None of you guys, I have started to play positions absolutely diabolical. Let me ask you guys a question. In a game, would you take this rook? Would you take this rook? Think about that. In a game, are you taking this rook? Try to like think about this, right? Are you taking this rook? And then if you're saying yes, why are you taking the rook? Answer that. Why are you gonna take the rook? If I was low on time, here we go. Yeah, this is actually really interesting. Now I could be completely wrong, but I think this is a really important reason why people do not gain elo. I'm not talking about blitz. I'm even talking about like rapid, because this is like a serious calculation problem right now. You'll blunder a queen, fair enough. Up a pawn maybe too. Well, this is a rapid issue, if anything. Blitz, I mean, in a blitz game, you're pretty much taking the knight. My problem with blitz right now is now I'm just going for tactics. I'm not taking the rook anymore. I'm going for dumb shit. I think everything else is stupid. In any game, I'm taking that rook. That's what I'm saying. Should we do the? I'm gonna do the poll one more time. You're in the puzzle mindset. Yep. Take rook, yes or no? All right, here we go. Last one. Yeah, queen g4 is so with queen g4, another issue with queen g4 is you guys are playing the moves that you want them to play. And that's a really big problem. You're not seeing what they can actually do with queen g4 check. You're just like, I want them to play this, so they have to play this. I could be wrong here. If I'm wrong, it's whatever. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm just doing it, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because everything else is completely lost. You guys are like trying to invent shit that doesn't exist. Queen g4, I think you can even block with the rook, right? Yeah, you're lost. You're lost. Everything else loses big time. This is plus 4.4 taking the rook, okay? Knight g5, rook f4, queen c3 even, rook f4, queen c3, rook f4. Now he has an escape square. You have no checks, you have nothing. What was the other move? What was the other bad move? Is there one more bad move that was suggested? I don't even remember. Queen h6. Yeah, so with queen h6, I think there's multiple outs. I could be wrong, but probably not. Oh, it's funny because we have so many moves. Maybe this isn't an idea, okay? I think this probably isn't. This is actually a draw. This is a draw? Apparently he just moves the rook. He can't go here, right? This is a draw too. He literally just moves the rook, but all right. I was like, there's no way. All right, I think I see this immediately. Right? I mean, just why would you not play queen c1? The thing is, do you take the rook or do you go for checkmate? Probably go for mate. Maybe not, I don't know. Queen take rook? Yeah, I don't think so. That looks like a bad idea. Yeah, I think we go for mate as well. Queen C1 check. King here. Question is, do you have any other checks? I don't know. Bishop B4. Bishop B4? Ah, Bishop B4 is funny too. Maybe. Bishop B4 looks a little too creative. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Yeah, I think it just looks a little too creative. Does he have queen takes f6 check? Oh my god, he does. Queen takes f6. Wow, bishop b4 is actually a blunder. So funny. Actually, I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna tell you as a fact it's a blunder, but I'm gonna see. I'm literally gonna tell you guys it's a blunder, but I'm gonna pull it for you guys. That's funny. I'm telling you, bishop b4 is a blunder, and I'm gonna pull it. Is it? Yeah. It's hard to see, but it's a blunder. Who doubts me still? Just for the fun of it, fair enough. Yeah, so it's a crazy blunder. It's an insane blunder. So so bishop b4. Let's look at this. Queen takes knight. Right? You guys see that? That's a big fuck up. Right? Is that it's not a problem? That's not a huge issue. So bishop b4, and we're pinning the bishop. He can still use the bishop even if it's pinned. Right? You end the game quicker, so not a blunder. Okay. So even though this bishop is pinned, you can still use it. Now you're pretty cooked here. You guys see that? Yeah, probably. I don't think so. Okay, so queen c1. Question is, do you ever take the rook? I think the answer is no, because this is still a thing. So I actually don't think you can take the... I don't think you can take the rook. So here, he goes here. If you take, well, he's just taking. That's really bad. Okay, so this. It's queen c1, king e2, queen g5. Yeah. Maybe. Could be. Okay, I think it's this. Yeah, what do you guys think? Probably, right? Queen c1. Probably just I kind of want to see. Who votes no here? See how many people vote no. Only 14%, not bad. All right. I think Devesh probably got it right. I think so. Probably just this. All right. It's a nice move. Bishop g4 check seems incorrect. I think bishop g4 check is, you're kind of grasping at straws. Could be right, but I don't know. It might just be bishop g4 check. That's fine. Okay, let's look at it. All right. Bishop g4 check, pawn pushes. And then I guess we get rook e1. All right. Nice. Not rook e1, rook e8. Good shit, gentlemen. So this he pushes, and then Devesh was wrong. Ah. What do you guys think? Are we in unison? If you haven't typed anything yet, It's time to type your yeses. If you have not typed your yeses yet, type some yeses, right? Let's type our yeses. Here we go. I want to hear your yeses. I want everyone to say yes. If you say no, we're going to have an issue. No, no's, only yeses. No, okay. Rookie 8 check. King here. What is it? Maybe this or something. I don't know. King here, we have here. And then if he goes here, how are we mating? Bishop D6 even. King F1. I don't think King F1 is... Maybe Bishop C5 check instead. Okay. So, okay, so Rookie 8 check. King over here. Bishop here, and then we win the queen. Maybe that's solid. Yeah, I think that was pretty simple at that point. So I still got her own. It's funny because this looks like mate in one. This really looks like mate in one. Like if you're not paying attention, you would think that this is mate in one. Now, if this was puzzle one, this rook would not be here. So, but it's not puzzle one. I'm in Eastern, 2:30. If I'm nocturnal. So, it's funny because knight G1 still comes to mind, but it's probably bad. Knight D4 is interesting. Knight C3. Could be. Definitely. Maybe. Big time nocturnal. Yeah, knight C3, rook A1. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, Nathan. Wow, do we? Wow. Okay, we don't even have knight F4. That's funny. So, knight G1, rook takes, bishop takes. That's not how that works. Knight C3. And then we're forking. Actually, we're just attacking two pieces. Yeah, knight C3, and then this is attacked. This is attacked. It's all good. And then, well, if he doesn't move the rook, he's trouble. Knight C3 goes to A1. Yeah. Knight C3, rook A1. I'm gonna be looking at after. Knight C3, rook A1. Knight takes A2. I don't think that's possible. It's not actually a knight check, amazingly. Looks like it is, but it's not. Knight check is a wrong. Bad move. Yeah, no knight check. There's rook F1. Sure, maybe. Maybe. One? Maybe it is knight check. Okay. Okay. All right. Maybe it's not knight C3. Okay, well, F5 isn't even possible. very slow treadmill. Oh, my light. Oh. What arrow do we mate? I don't know if we do. I think we're mating here. Yeah, knight c3 looks nice. I would be surprised if it wasn't knight c3 actually. It's a little light. Knight c3 looks really good. Knight g1, rook takes. Bishop f1 will that. Knight c3, rook a1. Knight c3, rook a1. Yeah, that might be a problem. Knight c3, rook c1. Knight c3, rook c1, there's no way. But actually, there is a way. Yeah, yeah. Knight c3, and then, wow. Rook c1 is really bad. Yeah, knight c3, rook c1. Oh, wow. But knight c3, rook c1, and then you have to like check with the bishop. That's really bad. Knight c3, rook c1, king c8. Yeah, but then they move their other rook. Probably is just like the knight check, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just knight g1. Maybe this is just like classic overthinking. This. And you threaten this, maybe. Yeah. Oh, looks good. Even knight c3 wins in exchange. I don't think it does. I don't know if knight c3 works. Maybe it does. I don't know. Knight c3, and then there's this. That looks really bad. If you take, he's just going to promote, which is not good. That's bad. He can't just play like rook c1? Is that losing? Okay. Okay. Are we just mating? Maybe I just don't see the mate. It's fair. Okay, let's pull it. Oh, I guess we just sack back. Okay, fine. Let's take a vote. Knight g1 check. Knight d3. I don't know. Probably just knight c. I mean, knight g1. Hey, buck. G1's a mistake. Is it? I mean, I don't know. Almost at 67. I care about. I don't think it is. I would be surprised if it is. Yeah, I was having huge internet problems. G1 leads the vote, that's correct. Knight f4, you can't play knight f4. Knight f4 is no good. Yeah, no knight f4, that's a bad move. I really think knight c3, and that's not great. I think Well, either knight c3 works or it really doesn't work. There's only one move that works. I don't think you guys get this. Yeah, I definitely don't think knight c3 works. I really do think it's just knight g1. Oh, yeah. We ready? You guys ready? Let's do it. I'm locking in knight g1. All right. I think it's knight b8. This is b8, so can't do that. Internet. Oh, we're back. We're back. We were down for a second. Wow. That was the first bit of lag. Better do this fast. Oh, I wasn't supposed to be right. Yeah, we're back though. We're back. We're back. Camera's blurry. Ah. Oh no, it was right. Oh no, it was right. Okay, guys, I think we take, right? Rook takes. Rook takes. Right? Yeah. Yes. Right. Okay, we should be back. Whoa. That's a move. That is a move. I guess just bishop f1. Thread in checkmate, and we're just chilling up in exchange. We chillin' as villainous. Okay, let's look at this. By the way, knight c3 does not work. Actually, where is it? Knight c3 quite bad, right? Yeah, knight c3 just rook c1. I don't know how you guys. I just kept saying this. Not rook a1, but just. I mean, this is very bad. This is lost. See, I was surprised you guys weren't seeing this move. Rook a1 is actually quite bad. Rook c1 only move. Rook c1 is really bad. Rook c1, you're completely lost. You bishop f1. What does this do? Sure, but I think you're in trouble. Returns back, and this is quite bad. You're really bad. Rook c1 again. That's funny. Literally just rook c1 again. Knight can't go here, right? Rook c1. Not great. This is +5. This is +5 for white. This is a bad position. Look at the pawn. Bad. So. Oh my God, I'm tired. I'm tired. Gentlemen, I'm gonna call it 3 o'clock in the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna call it there. Guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thanks for watching, guys. Tired. Announcement? What announcement? Oh. Link in the bio. Guys, I am playing the Botaz sister game on Saturday. We're not doing a normal chess stream. Playing the Botaz sisters like a battle royale type of stream. Be a lot of fun. Not a normal chess stream. I'm not streaming Friday. Keep that in mind, okay? Okay. Remember that. Okay, guys, I will see you Saturday. Early stream, by the way. I think I'm gonna be streaming at like 1 p.m. Hopefully. And it'll be live at like 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. I don't know if I can pull that off. Doubt it, but I'll try. And until then, I have been